ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Championship Sunday on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, Mr. Ewan Sadler. We have got our final game of the tournament coming up here. The Bantam A division will crown its champion here today. And we got a great battle on board here between the Westfield Junior Bombers, who are wearing their white sweaters, and down at the other end, the Northern Berkshire Black Bears, who, as you might imagine, are wearing their black sweaters. This is a Bantam battle. It's going to be 12-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. No delayed offsides. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it still is icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be a sudden death or sudden life overtime, followed by a shootout. Each coach is awarded one timeout. And I think that's about it for the rules. It's the Bantam level, so checking is legal here, ladies and gentlemen, and the game is being presented to us by our friends at the Connecticut Chiefs. Connecticut Chiefs hockey, you can either play hockey or be a hockey player. At the Connecticut Chiefs, they create college hockey players. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The goaltender down at the other end for the Black Bears is number 29, Colin McLeod. And down here at the close end for the white visiting Westfield Bombers, that's going to be Alex Makachonis. Alex Makachonis. All right. Makachonis people, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The final game of the weekend, game number 38 here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I kind of feel like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round, and the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago, but I'm coming out anyway. You stop this fight, I'll kill you. All right. The Junior Bombers and the Black Bears about ready to go at it here. The Bombers with the nice white sweaters. I love the Bombers logo. It's got the W with the jet cruising into the logo there. If you look really closely, you can see Maverick and Rooster. Although I don't think they ever flew together. They didn't fly together, did they? No, not in the movie. I don't think they did. I guess it would be Maverick and Goose, but not in that bomber. That would have to be an older bomber anyway. I digress. Before we dive into a time capsule with Maverick and Goose and Rooster and the rest of the gang, which, hey, who wouldn't enjoy that? All right, we're about ready to get underway. The Black Bears break their huddle. The Bombers break their huddle. Bard going to be taking the face-off. That's Cody Bard, number 21. Against, I believe that's number, couldn't see who it was. I think it was 19 there. That's Bayless taking the face-off now. And we're underway as Bard sends it in behind the net. On it first there, the Black Bears. Black Bears, the home team, the number 1 seed. So they're the favorite in Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, if that's your sort of thing. It is my sort of thing. I had the Jets today, even though I despise the Jets, but I knew darn well that Mike Blanking White was going to get the job done just because his name's not Zach Wilson. Zach now is officially retired from the New York Jets after White's performance today. Here come the Black Bears now, trying to come out of the zone. Nice job of back checking, disrupting the puck in the neutral zone. It's picked up there by number 39. That's Richer. Dallas Richer wearing Hubie McDonough's old number 39. As the Black Bears come out to center now, trying to navigate the waters there, stepping up. Nice job to get the body there, Kantz. Another nice hit there, cleared but not out. Kept it at the blue line, letting the shot go. Steered aside there by Merchanonis. I'll tell you, this tournament has had a lot of goaltenders with a lot of long, difficult names to pronounce. You know, not a lot of Smiths and Joneses and things of that nature between the pipes here all weekend long. But that's all right. You don't mind that. Into the corner now, carrying in there. That's Max Graham. Graham on the backhand, tried to get it in front. The Black Bears coming away with it now. Here come the Black Bears. Bayless through the neutral zone with a head of steam, stepping to the outside. Bayless, protecting the puck into the corner. Trying to get it back in front. That's Everett Bayless. He lost the handle on it. Sent hard out by the Bombers. A seeing eye Canuckler in on the netminder. Merchanonis, and he gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. And there'll be no further play. I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When I go home tonight, I'm going to make a big plate of Thanksgiving leftovers, and then I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to wipe my gullet on my face, and then I'm going to be sad because my wife has informed me that this is the last of the Thanksgiving leftovers. So now, after I finish that plate tonight, I'm going to realize I'm as far as I can get from a Thanksgiving meal. Yeah. Well, it feels good to express it, so thank you very much for listening. Here are the Bombers now, down low, trying to get the puck in front. Nice job by the Black Bears. Black Bears coming away with it now through the neutral zone, carrying the puck out. Big hit there along the boards, laying the lumber into him there was Brenshaw. Brenshaw Oh, he's going to get a penalty for that? Roughing is the call there against Bresnahan. Bresnahan is in the sin bin. Ewan, I don't know about that call. The puck was there. Didn't take 3 strides, didn't leave his feet, didn't hit him with an elbow, didn't hit him in the head. Yeah, I couldn't disagree more with that call, I got to be honest. And you see it all the time, just hard hits are called roughing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Kids get hit hard in the Bantam level. It's okay. Everybody knew what they signed up for. Nobody thought they were on their way to the bowling alley on the way here. Carrying the puck in now, wheeling and dealing, pulling the trigger there. What a burst of speed there by number 44. That was Hayden Bonner. Oh, he really took off. Not that there's anything wrong with bowling, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Earl Anthony fan. Have you watched the professional bowling tour lately? Have you watched any bowling, Ewan? Yeah. It's crazy, dude. The way when I watched bowling when I was a kid, everybody had to be quiet. And now it's like Happy Gilmore. So I want to go to a bowling event, man. Those guys are having a good time in the crowd. And those guys that bowl it don't put their fingers in the ball. I don't know how they do that. If I tried that thing would go right through the ceiling or on the other lane or something. So there would definitely be some sort of lawsuit. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one goes high and wide. Kept in at the blue line, sending it down low. That was Booth. Behind the net now, Black Bears looking to establish possession here on the power play. They haven't gotten it cleanly yet. Nice job by the Bombers now to come away with it. Stepping to the outside with speed there. That's Salfrank. Salfrank sending it in. And the Black Bears come away with it now. Under 9 minutes to go now. A half a minute to go in the man advantage here for the Black Bears. Stepping to the outside with the puck, trying to hit the trailer. They do now on the bouncing puck on the backhand. That just missed. Shot there by Sheehy. Bouncing puck into the corner. Dufresne had a little bit of trouble with it. Now he recovers there. Dufresne on the backhand did get it out to center. On it there are the Black Bears. They hop over the boards with the puck now. 5 seconds remaining in the man advantage, so a good kill by the Bombers. Here come the Black Bears now, getting the Jets going. Bayless walking in, pulling the trigger. Wide on the waffle side. Bayless got his own rebound. Bayless behind the net. Bayless still with it. Bayless with his eyes up, head up. Took a big hit there in the corner. Fought it off now. Got it in front. Trailer coming through now, trying to get to the bouncing puck. Couldn't corral it there. And back the other way now. That was Solomon who came through with the bouncing puck. Away comes Bresnahan. Sorry about that butchering of that family name. Here's Graham now. Graham got it up to Bresnahan. Bresnahan took a bump there. Here's Plumley now. Plumley stepping to the outside. Plumley sending it on the netminder. McLeod had a little bit of trouble with it as it bounces away into the corner. In the corner now, Bayless lays the lumber into him. Back to the blue line, pulling the trigger, deflected on the way in. That never got to the goaltender. And sent away to center. 7.5 minutes left to go now. Valente at center ice. He sends it back in. Anthony Valente Jr. Number 38 in your scorecard, wearing Dave Scatcher's old number. Valente keeping the puck in, sending it down low there for Graham. Graham trying to get the puck in front. Black Bears are on it there. On it now, that's Solomon. Solomon goes behind his own net as the Black Bears look to regroup and come away to center ice with it. Black Bears chipping it away to center. On it there are the Bombers. Westfield Bombers now, that's Valente. Valente hard along the boards, not sure if it's going to make it out. Over there is Comier Healy. Comier Healy couldn't get the puck out. Solomon in on the forecheck. Black Bears with the puck. Oh my goodness, he tripped over nothing. He tripped over nothing. The stick wasn't there. He fell. He blew out a tire. Oh, my goodness. I'll go back and watch that replay. He fell over nothing. The stick wasn't anywhere near him, as far as I know, as far as you know, as far as anybody knows. So another power play for the Black Bears here. That one, boy. I think the officiating has been real good all weekend, but that call, I got to be honest. The rest of the nice guy I was talking to him between games, so I don't want to berate him too much, but got to do a better job than that, though. Salfrank trying to get the puck out. Kept in at the blue line. Richer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a trip. I got to go back and watch that one. I thought he tripped over absolutely nothing. Sheehy got the puck down low. There's Barry. Barry had a great game last night here on the Solu. Richer sending it back over to Barry. Barry with the puck now. Barry Barry looking. Barry trying to get it back to the blue line. Barry corrals the puck now. Walking off the boys. Got Richer on the back door. Putting a quick shot there. Nice stop there by Mercatronis. And it bounces away to center. Tracking it down on it there. That's Bana. Bana sending it in. Back the other way now quickly. Through the neutral zone. Carrying the puck in. That's number 47. That's Isaac Dufresne. Got it down low now. Poke checked away by McLeod. The rebound. They score! A short-handed goal for Westfield as they got the puck down low. Worked it in there. Buried the biscuit there. I believe it was Salfrank who's going to get credit with it. Alex Salfrank. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Westfield Junior Bombers take the early lead 1-0 on the short-handed goal there. Well, they got the puck down low. They worked it in front, buried the biscuit. Well, 35 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Nice goal there for the Westfield Junior Bombers. I believe they just finished up their game not too long ago on the other rink, so they're nice and warm. On it now, the Black Bears, they send it in. Still 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Behind the net now, Easton going in on the forecheck. Turned and sent out there by Plumlee, didn't get out. Bouncing, excuse me, that was Bard who didn't get it out now. Comier Healy now. Healy behind the net, run into there. Bayless lays the lumber into him. Coming over there and crushing Bayless. That's going to be a penalty. There's Easton now. I think it's going to be on Bard. Now that's a penalty. But the question I have, though, is if the penalty occurred here along the boards on the first hit, why isn't that hit against Bayless a penalty? Not that it should be, but it was worse, if not the same as the other one. The second hit was definitely a penalty. He came over and crushed him without the puck, I mean. So. I guess so. So a power play now, a two-man advantage here for the Black. No, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Not that, don't get me wrong, the first hit wasn't a penalty. I'm glad the ref didn't call it, but it was no different than the first penalty. All right, so a 5-on-3 here. The Black Bears, they trail by 1 with 5:21 left to go. Reporting now, that's Dufresne, number 46. So face-off win now. Sykes sends it back to the blue line. A two-man advantage, winding, shooting. Graham came way out to block it. Graham couldn't get it out, though. So now it's a 4-on-2 down low. Nice play there by Dufresne to get it out to center. Now it's a 5-on-4 for a minute and 15 seconds here for the Black Bears. Black Bears put themselves all sides, but the puck never crossed the blue line, so it's not a whistle. Along the boards now, Black Bears off sides as it came back out to center. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. The championship Sunday here between the Black Bears and the Junior Bombers. I want to remind everybody, please share that link right now, solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can enjoy this great Bantam A finals finale, as most finals are. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 38 in 3 days. Today we had the day off, though. We only had 11 games today. It's been like a vacation. We did 14 on Friday, 14 on Sunday. That's 20. Oh, this is game number 39 then. Oh, 39. Couldn't do 40? Couldn't just make it even 40? That's a disappointment. No, I'm not disappointed. I'm kidding. On it now, so the brain's mushy. There's Bona. Bona sending it up along the boards. Sent back in there by Durfee. Black Bears looking to set up the power play now. This is their third power play of the early going, but they've let up a shorthanded goal. Black Bears, some good passing through the neutral zone. We'll see if it becomes advantageous. Over the blue line, letting the wrist shot go. Here Kuntz on the way in. 24 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Anna trying to send it down low, sent all the way down. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. That one stung there. Kuntz, as he does the injured flamingo dance on his way back to the bench. But he'll gladly trade a black and blue, ladies and gentlemen, for a blocked shot. Mama and Papa Kuntz on the way home may want to stop at Walmart, though, for a frozen bag of peas. Or perhaps a nice ham steak. Make sure that the swelling doesn't happen. Sent down low, bouncing in front now, turning on the backhand, back to the forehand. Richer, a shot go, doesn't get through. Bayless went off the heel of the stick. Good puck movement here, but we're back to 5-on-5. Richey behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Lurking there was Barry. Barry's a solid kid. People bounce off Barry. That should be his nickname, Bounce Off Barry. There you go, that's it. You'll see that on T-shirts next year in the North Berkshire Pro Shop, I imagine. Here comes now Bonner. Bonner over the line. Bonner protecting the puck. Bonner looking for help. Trying to hit the trailer. Barry cutting to the cooker. Bonner behind the net. He attracts a couple of bombers there. Back the other way now. Here's Bard. Bard, soft pass out on the backhand. Carrying it through the neutral zone now. Breshnahan. Breshnahan. Oh. Breshnahan. I'll get it. The game might be over, but I'll get it. Played up along the boards now. Kept in there, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. Chipped ahead now. Chance for the Black Bears. They couldn't connect initially. Now here's Bayless. Bayless trying to cut to the inside. Lost the handle on it. Had it poke checked away. And sent back up now. Here's Bard. Bard looking to hit the home run ball. Had a man behind the D. Chipping it. Can he get to it before it's icing? He does. Great job to track it down, but the Black Bears pick it up. Here come the Black Bears now, trying to come out of their own zone as bodies go flying. Now they get it up along the boards there, sending it out. And tracking it down. On it there is number 21. Are there two 21s on the team? That's Bard. Oh, I saw Bard had his name on the jersey. So now I'm confused. Cons got the puck out the center. Away they come now. Nice tape-to-tape pass now down the left wing. Cormier, Healy. Healy getting the shot on goal. Flipper save the rebound. They score! Oh, the Bombers got to the rebound. Burying the biscuit there. James Breshnahan. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Junior Bombers take a 2-0 lead. How about that? They threw it at the net. McLeod made the save. Looked like there may have been a little miscommunication between the goaltender and the defenseman. And Breshnahan got to it and buries the biscuit there. Turnover at the blue line now. In to get it now is Easton. Easton met there by Valente. Tried to get it out in front. Valente sending it hard around. Pressuring him there was Postos. Offsides is the call. So the Bombers leading this one 2-0. First period is presented by our friends at the Connecticut Chiefs, ladies and gentlemen. You could be a hockey player or you can play hockey. The Connecticut Chiefs, the gold standard of hockey here in Connecticut, where college hockey players are made. You're watching the Sulu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. 2-0 is the score here. The Bombers off to the lead here in the Bantam Championship affair here at the Avon Thanksgiving 27th Annual Tournament. The 27th Annual Avon Thanksgiving Tournament would probably be a better way to say it. Quick shot from the point, doesn't get through. I want to thank Avon so much. I want to thank Doug Ward so much, the Panthers, for having us over. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to call all these games. We start at 7 a.m. on Friday morning. We're finishing up here right now, the final game of the weekend, the Bantam Championship. Away come the Black Bears. Right now, the Bombers with a 2-0 early lead. Sending it in there. Bonner on it now. Bonner lost the handle on it. Bonner wearing Reggie Jackson's old number 44. Here comes Bonner now through the neutral zone, carrying the puck out. Over the blue line, cutting to the middle with speed. Bonner has it swiped off his stick there by Kantz. Bonner got back to it. Got Sykes cutting to the cooker there. A nice stop there by the netminder, Mekachonis. Sorry. Trying to figure it out there. Mekachonis with the stop there. Mekachonis. Oh, wow. I got it now. I just got to remember Mecha Godzilla. I'm set now. Forget it. Mekachonis. I won't mess it up the rest of the way now. The old Michael Scott school of memorization. Ciovola now along the boards. Can't get it out. Less than a minute to go now. Shannon setting it up. Bouncing puck. Picked off nicely there. Here come the Black Bears over the blue line. Carrying the puck down the left wing into the corner goes Bayless. Bayless run into there by Kantz. Bayless trying to get the puck back in front. Now they do. The shot doesn't get through. Bayless gets to it. Lets the shot go. Big stop there by Mekachonis. And he kicks it out of harm's way. Out to play it there, McLeod. McLeod nullifying the icing. I don't think that was very pleasing to his coaching staff, as they could have had icing with about 15 seconds left, but he came out to play it. Unless maybe he was rolling on towards the goal. It would have been on net. So 8.7 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for tuning in Please share that link, share that link, share that link. Anybody, anywhere in the world can watch right now live, and the boys and girls can always go back in our archives and watch later. Here's Barry. Barry with a couple of seconds left. Barry on the backhand. Mechatronis with a big stop. And there'll be no further play as the buzzer sounds. And the opening stanza comes to a close. I told you Barry's a heck of a hockey player. He usually doesn't play well until he gets upset. He took a penalty last game, and then he got upset at the penalty, came out and got a hat trick. So that's going to do it. The end of the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Your score at the end of 1, the Bombers 2, the Black Bears 0. We will be right back at the start of the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. A real good one brewing here in Avon this afternoon. Second period is brought to us by our friends at the Connecticut Junior Huskies. The Connecticut Junior Huskies, ladies and gentlemen, a youth program right out of Storrs, Connecticut, where everyone is welcome, regardless of their status, their race, their ability, or anything like that. They are committed to their developmental program. Get the best out of your young player, and they are the least expensive team in the region, so they do not break the bank, and they play right on the gorgeous campus of UConn in Storrs, Connecticut, and soon to be playing at the brand new building, the Toscano Family Center up there at UConn, almost complete. So if you have what it takes to be a Husky, ladies and gentlemen, follow them on social media or go to ConnecticutJuniorHuskies.com. So we want to thank our sponsors, and if you have a small business or a large business or any business or anything at all, we have a lot more events coming up, ladies and gentlemen. A holiday tournament, Mites Jamboree, one hockey tournament, high school hockey, youth hockey. A lot still, about 250 games left to go on Solu here in the season. All right, and we're underway. Face-off from center ice. Bombers with the puck now. They send it in on the netminder, McLeod. McLeod steers it aside. Behind the net now. In comes Barry. Barry lays the lumber into him. Over to help there, Georgian. That's number 14 in your scorecard. Sam Georgian. Away come the Black Bears now through the center. Here's Barry. Barry couldn't sidestep the defense. Bouncing puck now, circling the wagons. Poke checked away at center ice. Black Bears look to recover there. Forced behind their own goal line. Good forecheck here by the Bombers as Graham causing havoc. Sending into the corner now. Turning and wheeling on it there, trying to get it in front. Couldn't connect there. That was Saul Frank. Now it's in on McLeod. McLeod leaves it for his defenseman. Up for Barry. Barry sending it up ahead now. Wheeling and dealing. Back the other way. Walking in on the backhand. Pulling the trigger. That just went wide. Nice rush there by the Black Bears. That was Richer. A big hit there. Barry lays the lumber into Saul Frank. Player allowed to continue. Sheehy, a little bit of trouble with it behind his own net now. Rashanen lays the lumber into him there. Bodies collide along the boards. Black Bears with the puck trying to come out with it. The immovable object ran into the irresistible force there. As bodies collide, McLeod, a little bit of trouble there with the rebound. Sheehy came back to collect the dust. Here's Barry now. Barry stepping to the outside. Barry back to the inside. Barry at the dot. Barry barreling through. Barry still with the puck. Barry trying to collect his way there towards the cooker. Barreling Christian Barry. Back the other way now, sending the puck in hard around his Bard. Into the corner it goes now, on it there. There's Bonner. Chiavola got to the puck, tried to get it in front. Knocked down by Bonner. Excuse me, that's Booth, I apologize. Booth with the puck now for the Black Bears. Booth sends it hard around. Black Bears trying to get the puck out there. That's Easton. Easton couldn't get it out. Ciavola lurking at the back door. They didn't get it to him. Back the other way now. Here's Bayless. Bayless connects there with Bonner. Bonner trying to serpentine his way in. Bouncing puck there. Nice job diving at it to keep it in. Protecting the puck there. Apostos. Apostos got it in front. The Bombers couldn't get it out, though. Now they do come away with it to the center. Kicking it once but twice. Could not harness his in at Diego Maradona. There was Graham as he tried to kick it to himself. And we got a delayed penalty coming up. I think it's going to be on Const. 2 minutes for tripping. Yeah, tripping is the call there. Can't argue with that call by the official. Those are easy. Those you got to call. Hey, he came by and got one leg. Rom goes up, so a power play now for the Black Bears with 9 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. I learned that in college. That's about all I remember of my major in English. On the net there, gobbling it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving is Mechachonis. And if I'm Mechachonis, ladies and gentlemen, I got a big Mecha Godzilla on my mask. Just giving you pearls here, son. You should be writing this stuff down. Back to the blue line now. Good puck movement, winding, shooting. Mechachonis reaching for the rebound. It's swiped out of harm's way. Kept in at the blue line. Releasing the howitzer, deflected on the way in. That ends up in the corner. That was Booth who had the second shot. Winding, shooting, a shooting gallery now. Mechachonis got the flipper on that. Oh, a couple of big saves there by Alex Mechachonis. Sent all the way down now. Here's Bana. Bana putting the brakes on. Bana looks to go cross ice. That hops over the stick. That's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. And my harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you're enjoying the broadcast, or perhaps it's your first time tuning in to Solu Broadcasting, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Please consider smashing that donation button you see on your screen. That helps us continue on our mission to bring everybody these games without any pay-per-view or archive fee. The boys and girls can all go back and watch anytime later, and the teams get a downloadable copy. I never ask anybody for anything for any of that. So please consider. Here's Bayless now. Bayless pulling the trigger. Mechachonis with a save. The rebound goes over the crossbar. That helps us continue on our mission of bringing these games with no pay-per-view, no subscription fee, no archive fee, nothing. Turnover now. Here come the Bombers. Walking in now, knocking it down, pulling the trigger. That just missed. As Brashanen looked to go top shelf. Back the other way now. Here come the Black Bears with speed over the blue line. Lost the handle on the rebound. Mechachonis made the save. It gets pushed wide. His bodies go flying by. Walking off the boards now. Bayless pulling the trigger. That hit a Bomber out high. Bombers doing a nice job keeping the Bears to the outside, but now down low. Mechachonis got the flipper on it. A point-blank gorgeous save there. Sent all the way down. As one of the Black Bears, I think it might have been Barry, got behind the defense. He was lurking all by himself. But Alex Mechachonis, ladies and gentlemen, a very athletic netminder, made the dazzling stop there. Seven minutes, 44 seconds left to go. The Black Bears have up their game here a little bit in the second stanza. Got a lot of shots Mechachonis' way, but he's been stellar. Sent all the way down. There's no icing. On it first is Graham. Graham for the Bombers. Graham tried to hit the man. Cutting through, that was Plumlee. He's in his skates, though. Behind the net now, Plumlee. Plumlee trying to get to it. Chopping at it there was Bonner. He gets it out to center. Kantz now. First on it there for the Bombers. Kantz, number 64 in your scorecard. Went right up the gut for Graham. Graham couldn't control the pass. Back to Kantz. Kantz tried to go back to Graham. 2 for a quarter. Graham with it. Lost the handle on it. Back the other way now quickly. Sheehy. Oh, Solomon, excuse me. Solomon over the blue line, but it matters not. The play was all sides. Hey, has your young lady or lad ever broken a hockey stick, ladies and gentlemen? It's the worst. It cost you $2, $3, $4, maybe $500 with delivery and tax. I got a guy, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andre Dorr of Integral Hockey, Connecticut. There you see it. Integral Hockey, Connecticut. They fix your stick. They get it right back to you. If your stick breaks, ladies and gentlemen, they fix it, and where the spot where they fix it is guaranteed for under $100 for the life of the stick. So instead of going out and spending $300, $400, go to Integral Hockey CT. Ask for Andre. Tell him Scotty sent you. He's my guy. I got a guy. Here come the Bombers now, trying to get the shot off. Couldn't connect with it. On it there, Saul Frank. Saul Frank right through the goal mouth, and Bard tracks it down. Bard back to the blue line. A lot of room now. Walking in, wrist shot. Can a corn there for the netminder McLeod. And there'll be no further play. 6.5 minutes left to go here. 2-0. The junior Bombers leading it. The Bombers in the white sweaters. The Black Bears in the black sweaters. Those are the old lightning shells. Well, they went to the 2D, light blue and lightning logo. Hard along the boards now. Bombers keep the puck in, though. at the blue line. There are two 21s out there. I don't know who the second 21 is. I wish I did. I don't. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. McLeod with the big stop there. Away comes Bonner now. Bonner down the right wing. Bonner with a head of steam. Bonner stepping to the inside. Bonner at the dot. Bonner lost the handle on it. What a great defensive play there in on Makachonis, and there'll be no further play. Valente with a fantastic defensive play there as Bonner was really getting the Jets going. The Black Bears got a couple of guys that can really fly out there, but they're not moving the puck too much, though. Not a lot of passing from the Black Bears, and when they do, they're not connecting. They get the passing going, they start spreading out, and they'll be real deadly because they got guys that can fly. Bouncing puck comes away to center. Knocking it down there, Jayorin. Jayorin up there by Plumlee. The Bombers get to the puck now, trying to go north and south. It's knocked down, back the other way. Nice job there by Apostos to knock it down. Down the right wing now. Here come the Black Bears. Big hit there, lined them up at the blue line. Laid the lumber into him there to number 21. Sorry, I don't have his name. Back the other way now. Here come the Bombers. Stepping to the right, letting the shot go. Gloved out of midair by McLeod. And there'll be no further play. 5.5 minutes left to go. Yeah, so if your stick breaks, ladies, I'm telling you, my man, Mr. Andre Doyle, you know, if your plumbing goes, you call up your buddy, you say, yeah, you got anybody who can help me with the plumbing? He goes, oh, yeah, I got a guy. Well, if your stick breaks, you call me up. You don't have to call me. I got a guy, though. Andre Dorr, integralhockeyct.com. It's an amazing service. I got my daughter's entire team using him. If anybody on there, her team stick breaks, we just send it right to Andre. It's awesome. Here's Barry now. Barry got a man cutting to the cooker that just failed to click. Bombers get it back out. The Bombers are very calm in their own zone. Here's Barry now. Barry couldn't corral it. Bombers coming away with it now. Cormier Healy sending it in on McLeod. McLeod steers it off into the corner. Bonner now. Bonner lost the handle on it. Graham with a quick shot. McLeod with the save. Cormier Healy now behind the net. He's got Graham in front. Cormier Healy tried to go back to the blue line. Sykes was waiting for it there. Sykes up for Bayless. Bayless couldn't get to it. As the Bombers send it back out to center, Graham had it for a moment. Sent back all the way down by Barry. I think it's going to go for icing. So icing has occurred there. 2-0 is your score still. The Westfield Junior Bombers got 2 goals in the first period, and that is where we stand thus far. My name is Scotty Bonner. I'm the founder and voice of Solu Broadcasting. So nice to meet you. We've never done a Westfield or Northern Black Bear game before this weekend, so for many of you, this is your first time on Solu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. There's Bard now behind the net. Bard sitting up in Gretzky's office. Bard hit the man coming late, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed as it went over the crossbar. Along the boards now, keeping it in. Ciavola tried to walk through the check, couldn't do so. On it there is Booth. Booth lost the handle on it. Bard looking. Bard in the corner. Bard letting the shot go. McLeod got just enough of it. Bonner in the corner now. Bonner trying to get the puck out. Bonner up along the boards now. A foot race now. Down the left wing they come. That's Richer. Richer tried to sidestep the hit there. It's coming flying in there was Dufree. A big hit behind the play. It's going to be a penalty to the Black Bears here. I think Dallas Richer is going to be headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes. Roughing. Cross-checking. Roughing. Interference. Roughing is the call. All right. So a big power play here for the Bombers. A big. It's a much bigger penalty kill here, I would say, for the Black Bears than it is power play for the Bombers. With 4:01 left to go here in the second stanza. 2-0. The Bombers leading it. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Quick shot there on the turnaround by Max Graham. Sent all the way down by the Black Bears. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's as dumb as you do. Myself and USA Hockey don't always see eye to eye. I don't think we ever have. That they enforce, but other things like neck guards and things of that nature, no big deal. Cormier Healy now leaning in to take the draw against Bayless. Bayless won it. Weird, but not out. At the blue line now, it's sent away. Barry giving chase, and it's going to be icing again. If you thought it was dumb the first time, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Anyway, I don't want to ruin anybody's good time. We're here to have a good time. 1:09 left to go here in the man advantage. The Black Bears have iced the puck. Face-off deep in the Black Bears zone. Bayless won it again. Bayless 3 for 3 there on the face-offs deep in his zone. That's money. Hard around it goes now. First on it there's Booth. Booth couldn't get it out. Bard kept it in. Sends it across ice. On it there. All the Bombers, they get it back to the blue line. Nice pressure there by Bonner. Bonner sending it out now. Here comes Barry. Barry chasing down a rolling puck. Barry winding, shooting. That puck never sat down. Bonner along the boards there. Bonner worked over by Bard. Away come the Bombers now. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Going for a walk now. Bayless trying to catch up to it. Bayless got it back in front. Barry tried to deflect it. Went right through the wickets. 30 seconds remaining on the power play here for the Bombers, but the Black Bears going to work. Short-handed now. Side of the net. Loose in front. Bayless trying to get to it. Mikachonis did a nice job keeping it to the outside. The Black Bears now with 15 seconds to kill in the penalty. Bonner under duress. Bonner sends it right off the official. Offsides, though, is the call. There's Bashanahan. That's not right. Is it? Bresnahan, sorry. The nice thing about me, though, is when I butcher a name, I butcher it in a variety of ways. So I got that going for me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the great Jimmy Page made a lot of mistakes on stage. So I like to compare myself to one of the legendary guitar players of all time, if I may. That's my only solace. Along the boards now. The Black Bears behind the net, protecting the puck. Here they come now. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Always couldn't get the puck out. The Bombers make it very difficult to come out of the zone. They really do a nice job pressuring the puck here. They see them again. Cormier Healy got it out to Salfrank. Salfrank turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Oh, nice job to get it in front there through the legs there by Plumlee. Good soft hands there. Good thinking. But nobody home there for the Bombers. 2:06 left to go here in the second stanza. The Junior Bombers leading this affair 2-0. The Bantam Championship on the line here. Sent down low, back the other way now. Here come the Black Bears through the neutral zone. That's Richer, Dallas Richer. Tugged from behind, looking for the call, none coming. The Bombers coming away to center with it. Plumlee had it knocked off his stick. Sent back up there by Nose. Richer came barreling in. Now it gets across the blue line, stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, sending it down low. That was Easton. The Bombers on it now, trying to come out with it. Can't do so. Easton kept it in. And it's sent hard around. Behind the net now. Black Bears trying to get it in front. Body spill behind the net. 1:25 to go. Black Bears trying to set up in the corner. Nice move there off the boards. Walking out. Got the backhand in front. Couldn't corral the puck, though. Now the Bombers come away with it. Back the other way they go. Down the left wing. Is it going to go for icing? No, icing is waved off. Black Bears under duress again. Salfrank causing the turnover, but nobody home. Away to center now. Here comes Richer. Richer's got to be at the end of the shift. He's been out there a while. There he goes off. Sent behind the net now. Giving chase. First on it there is Valente. Valente slows things down. Waits for his team to complete a player change. Sends it up now. Here's a 3-on-1 for the Bombers as they caught the Black Bears changing. Walking in now. The saucer pass behind everybody. And it's caught up too, and the Black Bears send it away to center. Valente giving chase. No icing. 35 seconds left to go here. In the second period, the Bombers putting the brakes on. Bombers protecting the puck now, trying to get it out. Oh, they iced it. That's the last thing they wanted to do, though. So with 22.3 seconds left, the Bombers with an unforced icing there, so they're going to have to get the puck out one more time or make sure that they maintain possession. They're going to use big words, ladies and gentlemen. Maintain possession. If they can, deep in their own zone. All right, 22 seconds left. The big face-off cleanly won by the Black Bears. Winding, shooting out to block it. There was Graham. Graham pushing it ahead. Graham with 15 seconds left. Graham lifted it to himself. Graham falling down, sweeping, lets the shot go. A penalty coming. Oh, Graham worked for that penalty. He chipped it up to himself, kept going. Slashing is the call. So with just 9.7 seconds left here, the Bombers will have a power play that carries over into the second period for 1 minute and 20.3 seconds. if my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. Tony, who graduated at MIT at the tender age of 14, said I would have graduated at 13, but I had a lot of trouble with English composition. It's a true story. Tony said that in the comic books. My dad used to own a comic book store when I was a kid. That was fun. Bard leaning in to take the draw here. Still time, though, on the clock for the Bombers to perhaps get one more shot, but it's corralled by the Black Bears. They send it out, and that's going to do it. The second stanza comes to a close. As the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, we are 12 minutes away from crowning a Bantam champion here at the Avon Thanksgiving Tournament, brought to us by our friends, the Connecticut Chiefs. Is your special hockey player standing out from the rest out there this weekend? And it's time to bring them over to the Connecticut Chiefs. The Chiefs are Connecticut's premier youth hockey development program, located right out of the Newington Arena. The Connecticut Chiefs have only the highest level of professional coaches, led by Jan Korovo, a former NHL first-round pick with 20 years of professional hockey experience. He spent 10 years in the NHL, 5 with our beloved Hartford Whalers. Ike and Chiefs owner, who owned the Chiefs, owns. Ike's and Chiefs owner Brandon Johnson have the Chiefs' top teams play at only the highest levels of competition in youth hockey in the AYHL and the Beast tournaments. The team's practices are specifically designed to provide our athletes the fastest tempo, highest engagement, most excellent cardiovascular conditioning, in the most positive coaching environment. Most importantly, among successfully completing our program through the junior levels, the Chiefs are among the highest placement ratios in college hockey in the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, there simply is no comparison to the Connecticut Chiefs. For more information, visit their website at www.ctchiefs.com. That's www.ctchiefs.com, or call Mitch Beck, the Director of Operations, today at 203-459-2800. That's Mitch Beck at 203. Tell him Scotty sent you. 203-459-2800. You can play hockey or you can be a hockey player. The Connecticut Chiefs, where college hockey players are created. So thank you to the Connecticut Chiefs, and thank you to my good buddy Mitch for the run-on sentences that he's had me read all weekend. Bard chipping it ahead. He's like, oh, I wrote something up for the Chiefs. And he's like, no, I used to work in radio. I'll write something up for you. And that's what he wrote, ladies and gentlemen. And there was, I think, maybe one period in that whole thing I read. He's a great guy, but really likes his commas. All right. He's probably tuned in right now. Here come the Bears now, walking in. Barry with the puck on the string. Barry on the backhand. Curls away. Barry back to the blue line. The Bears are shorthanded for another 45 seconds. Bombers on it there for Bard. Here's Bard now. Bard cleared but not out. Does get out. And now here comes Bershanin. Bershanin over the blue line, stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. There's Nahan. Lost the handle on it. Bombers on it there. Trying to get it back in front. Couldn't do so. Back the other way now. Here come the Black Bears. Poke checked away there. Valente with a beautifully timed poke check. Otherwise, the Black Bears are off on a 2-on-1. Boy, Valente made a real nice play there. Alex Valente Jr. has really quietly had an excellent game. And you got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I see a defenseman's quietly having an excellent game, that is the highest compliment I could pay, because I'm an old former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves, circa 1992 to 94. They weren't two different teams. They just changed their names. My last year, they went from the Patriots to the Seawolves. They didn't ask me. I was unhappy, but I played the last year of the Patriots and the first year of the Seawolves with Stony Brook, so had I made a digital collectible of that at the time, it'd probably be worth something now. However, I don't think those were available in 94. I don't think the internet was around just yet. Back the other way now, coming away with it. Nose, sending the puck up, back for Nose now. Nose got Barry cutting to the cooker. Nose behind the net. Comier Healy takes him out. Valente lays the lumber into him. Nose did a nice job still controlling the puck, though, behind the net. Going for the wraparound. A nice stop there by Mekachonis, and there'll be no further play. Mekachonis is an extremely athletic goaltender. He's very active in net there. Gets a hug from his emotional support defenseman, Valente. And goaltenders these days, they are so lucky, I'm telling you. When I played goal and I made a save like that, nobody came over and gave me a hug. Nobody gave me a high five, nothing. They just looked at me like, oh, you did what you're supposed to do. Back in the 80s and early 90s, ladies and gentlemen, you just didn't hug a goalie. You just didn't do it. It wasn't done. Nowadays, it's acceptable. I tell you, he's a lucky fella. Sent all the way down now. Tracking it down there as Bayless. Bayless on it there. Bayless goes high off the glass. Goes all the way down, no icing. 10-10 left to go here in the game. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Back the other way now. Here's Valente. Valente hard off the boards. Here's Bard with it. Nope. Valente stopped that. Valente digging, mucking, doing their homework along the boards. Sent back now. Shannon couldn't get it out. Chance now for the Bears. Turnover at the blue line. Bayless into the corner. Bayless has got Solomon in front, and now Sheehy's in front. Valente sending it back up into the corner now. Tracking it down. Trying to get the puck out. Coming back down to help out. Now they send it out. Cleared but not out. Here's Bard. Bard chopping at it. Bard couldn't find it though. Sheehy trying to get it to Bayless. Here's Bard now. Bard finally gets it out to center. Back the other way now. On sides, is it, huh? Letting the shot go. Mercachonis with the glove save. 9:15 to go. The Bombers coming out of their own end. The clock starting to become a factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Bears running out of time. They're down by 2. In on Mercachonis. Mercachonis leaves it there for his defenseman. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Bombers. Cormier Healy picks up the puck now. Gets the Jets going. Down the right wing he goes. A little bit of room. Stepping to the outside. Still with it. Poke checked away there. Nicely timed poke check by the Black Bears defenseman. Back the other way now. Here come the Black Bears. Down the right wing they go. Sending it in. Postos getting it in front now. Sliding it across. A big stop there. Mercachonis comes sliding out. He spun around. He does a 180, 270, 360. I was never good at geography, so I have no idea where he ended up. Oh, what a stop there by Alex Mercachonis as he slid across. And he even gets emotional support from the other team. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, the kids these days, they are really nice. Man, he's definitely never got a hug by somebody from the other team, I can tell you that. Plumlee sending it up now. Sala Frank stepping to the outside. Sal Frank now. Sal Frank with a burst of speed, lost the handle on it behind the net. Sal Frank tried to bring it back in front. Couldn't do so. Pitching in was Duffrey. Durfee back to him now. Durfee with the puck. Durfee letting the shot go. Deflected in on McLeod. Bounces straight up in the air. Here's Durfee now. Durfee lets the shot go. Waffled down there by McLeod. I'll tell you, the Bombers make it 3-0. It's going to be a very, very big hill for the Black Bears to come out of. Into the corner it goes now. Bonner on it there. Bonner, nice edge work there to turn away. Bonner down the wing. Every time, I tell you, the Bombers just get a little piece of you as you come to. They just slow you down just a little bit, and then somebody else comes over and finishes you off. Nobody on the Bombers lets you go by cleanly. They really do a nice job of just getting enough of you to throw you off. Here's a chance now in front. Barreling into the goalkeeper there was Graham. A long outlet pass now. Away come the Black Bears through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Nice job of back checking. Quick shot. The rebound. Getting the foot on it there was Mercachonis. Back the other way now. Stopped at the blue line. Nice job causing the turnover. Down low, Richer. Richer trying to get it out in front. It bounces back. Nose got it down low on the backhand. Mercachonis with the glove stop. And there'll be no further play. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle as Barry ran into one of the Bomber players there. Oh, last time Barry got upset, though, he got a hat trick yet last night after he got upset, so maybe he's just got to do something to get upset. My daughter plays the same way. She'll be playing, she'll be having a decent game, and then she'll get crushed along the boards. And then she gets all mad about getting hit, and then she starts playing really well, so Barry went to the sin bin with 7:13 to go here. Jonas is like, who wants the puck? Mr. Official, can I give this to you? There you go, Mr. Official. Jonas has been nothing short of brilliant here today. Another couple of brilliant saves there. As Barry heads off to the sin bin, 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. Did he get a 2 and 10? Oh, that's no good. He got a 2 and 10, ladies and gentlemen, so he's going to be done for the day. And he's got it, right? There's 2 guys in the box. Why else would there be that? Oh, that is no good at all. Oh, we'll find out. Bard. Oh, my hypothesis of getting angry and playing better may have backfired. Walking in now with the puck on the string, letting the shot go. McLeod made the stop there. What a rush there by Bershnahan. Bershnahan with the puck now. Back for Bard. Bard keeping it in. Nice job by Bard there with the left hand. Bouncing puck, Bard. Bard again keeping the puck in. Now it comes out to center. Dancing with it there, just outside the blue line and sending it in. Was number 21. I'm so sorry. I don't know that young lad's name. He's playing good, too. Here come the Black Bears now, coming out of their own zone again. The turnover now. Saul Frank at the dot. Saul Frank looking to pull the trigger. Got it back in front. Swiped out of harm's way, but not out of the woods yet. Letting the shot go. The netminder McLeod has lost his wand. It's over in the corner. He'll have to go retrieve it now, but no time. He can't go get it. Turning and going now. Back the other way now. Brashnanen letting the shot go. Gloved out of midair. There by McLeod. 6:08 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. The clock now. The biggest enemy that the Black Bears have, the biggest ally that the Bombers have, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. It's exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to explain to Luke, but Yoda had just passed away. Wasn't the right time to get into all that. We think a Jedi Master would know better when to teach a lesson, but let's be honest with one another, ladies and gentlemen. Luke wasn't exactly the first Padawan that Obi-Wan fumbled. Back to the blue line now. Kept in by the Bombers. It comes back out. A rolling puck with 6 minutes to go now. Sent across there. Bombers sending it out to center. Saul Frank in on the forecheck. Back the other way now. Bonner. Bonner with the puck. Bonner lowering the shoulder. Bonner turning. Bonner got a man. No, it's not a man in front. I saw the black shorts for a second. That was Kantz. Bonner exchanging pleasantries behind the play there with their fray. Rounding the clubhouse turn now. Sending it out to center. That might go all the way for icing. Nope. Waved off by the official. It's on net anyway, and it's not going to make it across the goal line. Kantz under duress there. Solomon was coming in. Back the other way now. Saul Frank trying to hit Brashnanen. Couldn't do so. Brashnanen comes back to just take the puck now. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. Can of corn there for the netminder McLeod. But the clock continues to tick, ladies and gentlemen. 5:14 left to go here. Now the Bombers can just gain the red line a little bit and just start dumping it in and let the clock do what clocks do. Let the clocks do what they do to everybody, except for the great Homer Simpson. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Bears come away with it now. 5 minutes left to go here in the championship affair. Bears trail by 2. Trying to get the puck in now, the Black Bears. Over the blue line, Brashnanen broke it up. It's sent away to center now. Black Bears on it there at their own blue line. Brashnanen with the steal. Walking in now, cutting to the inside against the green. He scores! James Brashnanen buries the biscuit there. He stole the puck at the blue line. Serpentine his way to the right. Let the shot go back to the left. A huge goal there for the Junior Bombers. As now they have a 3-goal lead for the first time tonight. What a play there by Brashnanen. He stole the puck and took off. And I was surprised he cut to the right, to be honest with you. He cut to the right, shot it back to the left. Thought he was just going to keep going right in for the straight shot, but he knew what he was doing. There's a chance now for the Black Bears. They trail by 3. Winding, shooting. Mikachonis pushed it just wide, or just watched it go just wide. In on the forecheck there was the Postos. Bombers again get it out. These Bombers are so good at they do just enough to get it out, just enough to slow you down, just enough to break it up, just enough to be up 3-0. They're a good, solid hockey team. They don't do anything particularly special, and I'm not knocking them. This is a compliment, but they do all the little things right. They play well together. They're very good in their own zone. Cormier Healy now over the red line. Cormier Healy sidesteps the big hit now. Bombers get some fresh Jets on the ice. Under 4 minutes to go now. They are 3 minutes and 50 seconds away from taking the championship back home to Westfield. I'm told the parade in Westfield will be Tuesday if they win. Wednesday in Berkshire if they win. So you're going to want to make sure. Let's see, is it a high stick here coming up or slashing? Cross check is the call. So if you're from Westfield, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to make sure that you take Tuesday off if they hold on to win here. But a power play now for the Black Bears. You got to plan for the parade. Once you find you're out, you're in the finals, you got to call the mayoral office right away, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just have a parade. You'd be surprised. You need the authorities. You need a route. You need permits. You need the vendors. And it's just not that easy to get a Zeppelin license anymore. It's not like it used to be. Or Tuesday in Westfield if they hold on. Wednesday in North Berkshire if they come back. In the corner now. Hard around it goes. Power play now for the Black Bears. They try to get on the board. One of the Bomber players went into the corner awkwardly. I didn't see what happened. He's holding his leg. I hope he's all right. I don't know if the puck went off the back of his leg maybe. I did not see what happened. 1:15 left to go in the power play. 3:20 to go in the affair. I'm not even sure who it is. I'm assuming he took the shot off the back of the leg. I don't know. Or maybe it followed through with the stick accidentally. If it hits you where there's no pad, it hurts. And other than that, I'm not sure what happened. Right back to his feet, though. That pleases the broadcaster. That's what we'd like to see. Now, this gives us a chance to quickly tell you, coming up in the springtime, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the Solu Hockey Broadcasting Hockey Show. No, Solu Broadcasting Hockey Show. Get to the cooker. It'll be a weekly podcast that I will be hosting. We'll have different guests on each week. We'll be talking hockey, and more hockey. And a little bit of Godzilla, of course. We'll be going over game field, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Sykes has the win by the Black Bears. Black Bears still on the power play for 1:10 here. Desperately need a goal. Winding, shooting, doesn't get through. Graham got the stick. Again, we see a perfect example of the Bombers doing just enough to disrupt the situation. There's a chance now. Sykes lost the handle on it. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Big stop there. Mechatronis got the flipper on. He is so athletic. Man, he is flexible. Here comes Saul Frank now. Saul Frank to the outside. Saul Frank trying to cut back to the inside. Nice job to take it away there by Bonner. Bonner behind the net. 2:45 to go. Bonner hounded there. Bonner sending it hard around. Saul Frank read that like a fine piece of literature. Saul Frank keeping the puck in. Again, we see the Bombers just winning a little battle, just chopping at it and letting precious time tick off the clock. 23 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 2.5. We'll keep an eye on McLeod for you, see if they pull him. Black Bears now over the blue line. Bayless letting the shot go. Gloved out of midair by Mechatronis, and there'll be no further play. Alex Mechatronis, ladies and gentlemen, he is zoned in. You could just see it. There is nothing else on this young lad's mind. He is a focused goalie. Very busy, very athletic. Really excellent. Got very small pads, too. Hard around it goes. He's very quick. Behind the net now. On it there. Apostos doing battle in the corner. Bodies collide there. Can't get the puck out, though. Behind the net, that's Nolan Downey. It's number 27. I see the tape now. I'm sorry, Downey. He's had a good game, too. I'm glad I found that. Oh, I should have thought of that. Back the other way now. Here's Kantz. Kantz down the left wing with under 2 minutes. We're back to 5-on-5. Kantz over the blue line. Kantz working his way in, letting the shot go. McLeod to save. And the Black Bears trying to come out to center with it. Again, we see their breakout slightly disrupted. Down the left wing now with a head of steam. A little bit of room, cutting to the middle, coming over, laying the lumber into him there, and then blocking the shot is Valente. As Cormier Healy is going to get 2 minutes. Hooking? That's the most interesting hooking call I ever saw. Cormier Healy came in flying, went low, and got a big chunk of the Black Bear cutting through the middle, but all right. I thought, if anything, it might have been tripping or roughing, but Valente still hugging Mechatronis. Those two, I'll tell you. Valente saying, I'm fine. Valente looks like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round, and the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago, but he's like, you stop this fight, I'll kill you. He's an absolute mess, ladies and gentlemen, but he's having a great game. He's a heck of a defenseman. Here's a chance now. Flipper stop there by Mechatronis. On along the boards it goes now. Back to the blue line, letting it go. That one missed on the waffle side. Sent out to center. Well, it wasn't Cormier Healy who got the call, got the penalty. Okay, so it was a different Bomber as Cormier Healy took the big hit. It was Desmond Kantz who got the penalty. I apologize. So Cormier Healy took the elbow to the head. Glad he's all right. Elbowing is the call there to Bonner. So the Bombers now 1 minute and 12 seconds away from taking the championship banner back home to Westfield. The trophy, the accolades, the free haircuts all weekend long at the barbershop. The free root beer floats at the candy shop, ladies and gentlemen. The parade on Tuesday. All well within reach now for the Junior Bombers. They've got to be sensing it. You don't want to spike the ball at the 10-yard line, as my good friend used to say, between the hours of 12:07 and 3 o'clock, Mondays through Friday. How I miss you so much. But the Bombers are ever so close here, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a title back home with them to Westfield. They win the faceoff, getting it down low, saved by McLeod. Bombers got back to it. It's 4-on-4 for another minute. Exactly a minute left to go here in the affair. It would take a miracle now for the Black Bears. They trail by 3. Stepping into the outside. Poke checked away there by Valente. Valente has just had an outstanding game. He's had an outstanding game. Here's Valente now. Stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. A nice stop there by McLeod. Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Right after the affair, we will name the Solu top dog of the affair. With 43 seconds left to go now, Valente coming for a well-earned rest. Man, he's been good. Bard leaning in to take the draw now. The Bombers leading it 3-0. Bard letting the quick wrist shot go, saved by McLeod, but the clock ticked off a couple of more seconds. The Bombers are that much closer to leaving here champions. 39 seconds left now. It's all pretty much academic with a 3-0 lead. Sent behind the net now. Here come the Black Bears. Out with it through center ice with a head of steam. Carrying the puck now to the outside. A little bit extra room out there as it's still 4-on-4. 23 seconds left to go. The Bombers just need one more clear here. Knocked down at the side of the net. Tough angle shot there. Went off the back of the net. In front now. Bard did a nice job to sweep it out of harm's way. 15 seconds left to go. Bard just chips it out softly. 9 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Let the celebration begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The Westfield Junior Bombers are your Avon Thanksgiving 2022 Bantam A1 champions. Congratulations to the boys in white. They played absolutely fantastic. Yasolu, top dog of the affair. Who else but the netminder, Alex Mekachonis? He was nothing short of brilliant. And ladies and gentlemen, I would be mistaken if I didn't say a very, very high honorable mention to number 38, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Valente Jr. But when you get the shutout, I'm sure Valente understands, the top dog of the affair has got to go to the goaltender, Mekachonis. He was absolutely brilliant here tonight. What a fantastic effort by the Junior Bombers. They are your champions here this weekend. A good job by the Black Bears, but they just could not solve the riddle that was the netminder, Mekachonis. And we're going to stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn everything over now to the PA system. The MC, the PA. They're going to hand out the winning medals and the trophy and everything. So great job by the Junior Bombers, ladies and gentlemen. That was an impressive victory. That was a really team effort. And they won the game 3-0. Mekachonis with a couple of brilliant saves. More than a couple, really. Boy, I'll tell you, he might have been the best goaltender we saw here all weekend. He was phenomenal. Well, for my cameraman, Mr. Ewan Sadler, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. We're going to stay on, though, for the presentation of the medals and the trophy. And that's going to do it. 38 games in the books, or 39. Who knows? All right, we're going to turn it over now.
So, a couple special things. First of all, players, let's get a special
right, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Westfield Junior Bombers have gotten the hardware, they've gotten the trophy, they've gotten the medals, and they got the championship. And they deserved it. They played so well. We'll see if they take a lap. Some teams take a lap with the trophy. Others just go to the locker room like, no big deal. We expected to win it. They did absolutely fantastic. The coach raising it up for the parents. The last game of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. And it was a good one. So please let the boys go just in case they don't know. Make sure they know that they can go home. I'm going to talk to the coach on the way out, though, that they can go home and watch the game. And anybody can always tune in and watch the games on our website. They can go back and watch if they want tonight. I'm sure they will. That's solubroadcasting.org. And please, if you go on our YouTube channel, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our TikTok page. That really helps us grow the brand. We really appreciate it. We're at solubroadcasting.org on TikTok, and on YouTube, it's just Solu Broadcasting. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your 2022 Thanksgiving Bantam A champions, the Westfield Junior Bombers. Well, from my cameraman, Mr. Ewan Sadler, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a weekend it's been. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you all weekend long. So far, we're over 8,000 people have tuned in. So I'm sure we're going to cross over. My goal was for 10,000 for the weekend. I'm sure the numbers always go up after the tournament drastically. So a great job by the Junior Bombers, a great job by the netminder, and the rest of the boys. There they are, getting hugs on the way out. Well, I'll tell you, Mechatronis, everybody wants to hug Mechatronis. I might hug him if I can find him after the game. All right, well, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up our broadcasting weekend. 38 games in the books, and we're still standing. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Congratulations to the Junior Bombers. I hope you and your family had a fantastic Thanksgiving, and we'll see you all again soon. Good night, everybody.